Hello everyone, Marga here. Today I'm going to color an older penny black stamp. This is Pure Sunshine 4847. I think it was from last year, around 2022. It's here. So it was not for last year, it's 2 years ago. I'm going to try new paper. This paper, gold line, cold pressed. So I'm very curious, and I'm going to use the pencils from Distress, and I got the latest new ones in here. The first ones I had already, and I show you how you can use them different ways. And I think I start with the one, I go look if I correct, the velvet wood, and I'm going to color the vase. You can do it how you like. You can color this in lightly and then wash it out with your water brush. This is a very light color, so I wanted to look a little bit like water. The only thing you cannot do now is go over it. I go try it, but then you see it's very slippery. This paper, I must say, does it better than some other paper. So maybe if you have good quality paper, it works, but this is a way to color. And I have no water in my brush. I dip my brush only in the water, so I hope you see it, because it is very light. I don't want it to be too dark. And I wash it off with round movements, going to the back. I can look if you see it. I think you can not see this color. Maybe a little bit. It's a light color. Now you can also pick up some color with your brush and then color. Maybe later on with the leaves, and so far you can see it better. Here I want a little bit darker because it's a little bit shade from the leaves. Now I'm going to give it a little bit more. This is in the way now. You see, I turn my paper much, so I must say I'm impressed about the paper, really impressed. So far it's going very well. Maybe you see this a little bit more because I've done it more, even more with the pencil. And I don't think I going to make the picture completely off in the video, because I think this is taking too long and I want to do it very quick, but these are two of the things you can do, but there are more, because you can also make a watercolor palette from this once. You see, I make it darker a little bit. That's how I like to do it, so not too dark in the first time, but darker at the second time or the third time, so that I have a grip on it. So, is this dry? This is dry, so I can go over it, but these are very small parts, so I go to take my brush on my, in the middle I want it to be a little bit lighter, so you see I dipped my brush only once in the water, and that was enough till so far. I think it's now getting a little bit dry. I'm waiting for the new penny blacks. I saw the new penny blacks already, and I must say I love them. But I love all from penny black, and especially the flowers, and there are coming many beautiful flowers again. So use all the paper so that they have all a slight color, slightly a bit color. A little bit darker. Oh, I must do it. And now I had my kitchen towel. I knew I had it. And you see, if I think this is too much, you can wash it more out. In the beginning I thought, do I like them? But how more I work with them, the more I like them. And I show it a little bit closer to you in the camera, this color. I think now you can see it. Yes. Then I take another color and show you another way. Which green? Oh, I love the only thing I don't like are these things. This is Forest Moss. Yes, I need it, and I really like the peeled paint. One of my favorites. And then we have here Forest Moss. Now I have here my acrylic block, and I can do some, dip it in the water, and I can give some color on the acrylic block. See, it's getting darker already. Or you can do it on a sheet. More. If you think you're afraid to go too dark, but I must start with this one. So I take that off later, because that's the darker one. That was the Forest Moss. I did not think about that. Now this is the peeled paint. It's the first color. Go look if I'm still in the middle of the camera, because I'm a little bit higher. A little bit higher. And see, also here I start light, and then I go over it a little bit darker. think my brush is dry, too dry. This is the way I work the most with the pencils, especially because not every paper goes well when you do it straight on the paper, but this paper is going very well, I must say. That's two of the leaves. Now I pick some up here. This was the forest moss, so I want more darker leaves. Take them up here. You see it dries, but you can pick it up. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. Was it in the? Yes, it was in. Just pick it up, and it's just what you like. Do what you like the most. For me, it's straight from the pencil or straight on the paper, if the paper is good. So high quality paper is always better. And this was not so expensive. This is 70 A5 for €10.95. Yeah, almost €11. So that's not too expensive. No, I have here still on my enough on my paper. If you do it this way, you must do it more than once, because it mixes very with water, and when you do it straight from the pencil like you do it now, then you can get more pigment at once. I show it to you, see it immediately, I think. So when you do it from an acrylic block or a sheet, whatever, then it gives you more pigment than that you are going straight from the pencil. Maybe I had better showed you difference in between the two leaves, but I forgot that. Now I want some more, the lighter green here. And I want some other color also. And that is most of the time wild honey or rusty hinge. Brush corduroy. Where is? This is not. This is scattered straw. TI, that's not a good one. Where is the good color? I go look which this one is. This is the facade emblem. Oh, no. Where is my wild honey? Or I can also use this one. Because if you look at leaves, this is rusty hinge. They are not only green. Almost they have. Always they have a few more colors. I take this away. I know you understand me now, I think. Then I can turn my oh, how you say it? It is late in the evening. My paper. Maybe a little bit more. So I want a little bit of the brown orange in the leaves. And if it's too much, I put it off on my kitchen towel. Have a little bit more maybe in it. So, it's also enough. I want to mix it a little bit. Oh, I must not forget to talk when I'm busy coloring. So you see? These three colors I have used for the leaves, so I leave that. And then I'm going to look for a brown one. Not too brown, of course. So I do first tea dye, or I think I start with tea dye. I'll show you another way. Tea dye, this is tea dye. Oh, no, I see that it can come out. I have here my pencil sharpener. I'm going to look if it's empty. Yes, there's nothing in it. And oh no, it is not empty. I see there's something in. Must be clean. Must be very clean. Don't use an for this one the how do you say that? This is my daily daily 133. It's a really fine sharpener for pencils, but not for these pencils, because it looks like he eats them. So don't do that. And this is from Prisma, but a simple pencil sharpener is enough. Now I'm going to sharpen some of it. Do I have something in? Yes. Then I put it in here. This is already a lot. Then I spritz a little bit of water in it. And I'm going to mix it. You see, you don't need much. If you have some tray or something to do this in, then it's better. This is only for showing you. I want it all mixed up with the water. If you have the, I go look if I can find some quickly. Yes. If you have these ones where you can put your own paint in, you can do it in and then leave it, and you can have it in the camera. Yes. Then you can use it later. So that's better than what I do now, because this is a waste. But I have no trays for this. So you see the mix is no. And let it dry. No problem, let it dry. I go take it off now because I'm going to use it. But you see, can make your own paint palette if you do this. But I have the distress refills, and I have the boxes full with the distress refills, so my palette tray is from the refills, so I don't do this. But if you don't have that, you can make it. Now I see that I'm outside of the lines and I have no clean water here. Do I have? It's a little bit, but I think you even not noticed that. I did, so I want to take a look because the light is not that well. The light is for you good, but for me, I'm sitting a little bit in the dark. Some people ask me to do this, so I thought, no, it's a new colors. And I'm going to do this one. I must take my paper a little bit higher. I hate it when I color outside the lines, so that's why I pick my paper up now. So I hope it's clear now that you have many possibilities with the distress pencils. I want it a little bit darker. It's not dark enough. I think this one is dry later on, and then I try to go over it with a dark color straight on the paper, because I also testing this paper, so I want to know how good it is. So far I'm very impressed, I must say. I look for a darker one. It's a little bit darker, I think. So I'm now going straight on the paper, and it's not dry enough. Paper is not dry enough. See it because I'm getting almost no color on it, so I must be more patient. Maybe if I dry it with the heat tool, I'm going to try that with the next one. So I go try that with this one. This one also. if my camera is still rolling, because it's the third video I make today. Oh, I should try to do this. Huh? Oh yes, yes. When the paper is real dry, it works better. I hope you can see it also. Only I want no hard lines in it, so saw some hard lines. That's not what I want. Yes, 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 yes. I tried this one also, so I make it again a little bit darker. In this corner, and want some more. So. And here I want a little bit of the lighter one in there. I hope you can see it. Yes, you can see it. No. I leave the pencil I used here so I can finish my picture later on. Now I'm going to do some of the leaves, and I want, this is too light, yellow, carved pumpkins maybe. No, this, I think it's too much. Which one is this? Mustard seed, maybe. Basalt amber, no. Where is my, oh, here's my wild honey. Wild honey. Come on, you don't want to come out. And this one is the, I think I want 3. Crackle campfire. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but I'm going to try it. So, now, start with the lightest yellow. And there are a lot of videos on the internet. You can also make beautiful backgrounds with it. But I like to color, so that's what I do the most. I love to make backgrounds. That's also a nice thing, because I have a few videos with backgrounds, but not with pencils. More with paint and that kind of stuff. So. I must say I'm very impressed about the paper. This one is not really smooth. The back of it is smoother. Yeah, it's a little, yeah, how do they tell them what? Vrinkoning, oh, it's Swedish or something. Vrinkoning, I think it's, maar ze bedoelen, they mean fine, yeah, how do they say that in English? I don't know how to say that in English. There is a little bit of, no, come on, Marga. It's not smooth. It's not very high thingies in it, but it's not smooth. I think I had better take this video another day because I'm really tired. But I wanted to color and my husband was out eating, so I thought I go upstairs and do my thingy in my craft room. I love to be in my craft room. See? I really like it. If I was alone, I think I would sleep in my craft room also. Some people don't understand that, but it's a very rainy weather here in the Netherlands and I sit a lot in my craft room. Now I think I take the first yellow a little bit back before I do the last color. So straight on the paper, it depends on the paper. This paper works very well. When it's wet, then a second time it's not fine. It must be dry, then you can go a second time over, otherwise you slip over your paper with your pencil, so it gives them no color. And you can play with them as much as you want, because I think it's never done, your drawing or your coloring. I always see something that I think, oh, that can I do, that can I do. So I can color for hours with one image. I have a friend, she says you're crazy. You do a whole day about one card. Yes, if I'm coloring, sometimes I do a whole day over one card. And I don't mind. I really, really don't mind. So I go from the bottom to the top again to give it more dimension. So with not too wet. This was the first color. As my friend Tony would say, love, 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 love it. This gives me peace. Coloring gives me peace. So relaxing. I hope you can see it because I'm chatting and telling and Now I think, oh, there must be a little bit more from the wild honey, I think, yes, wild honey. And I go back with some wild honey till I'm satisfied. Then I take a little bit of the campfire, I think, but I think it's too red. Maybe it's too red. Maybe I must take a brown one. Because in a sunflower there's no red in it, I think. Well, so first go look if it's too red. Yes, it is much too red, and I don't know from which box it is. And this is the rusty hinge. Is that? No, it was not the tea dye. I'm going for the rusty hinge. A little bit on the edges. A clean brush. Wash it a little bit more out. And I see I missed a spot. Here. Yes. Now I think, I don't know how long I have done the video, because 40 minutes already. I hope I have showed you some tips and tricks. You see this one is going dry now, see, but that's not the problem when I'm here, that part is dry. When I go on my wet brush I can take something off, you see. So if you have a palette, and you can do that, that's a nice thing to do with all the colors. Now they are all the colors you have. I don't need that, but it's just what you like. Find out what you like and what for you works the best. Then yeah, I think you have a nice time with your pencils. First look what is the best way for you, look for the best paper for you. That depends also per person. I have a lot of different papers here, but I must say this one I like. I really like. Maybe I show it to you a little bit closer. See? Now, if I'm going to do this whole image, it's more than an hour, and that's too long. You don't look all more than an hour, so I finish it outside of the camera, and I make a picture of it, and then yeah, you see it. If you have questions, put your question under my video. I will answer them as much as I can and as soon as I can. Most of the time is that very soon, but not always.